Hi, everyone. Kira here. I've got my ladybug wings on today. Ladybug. This will be for your trivia at some point. I have a tattoo of a ladybug, just so you know. Anyway, I love ladybugs, but they bite. That's fact number one. Ladybugs bite. Number two, they can fly as high as 3,600 feet. They are as fast when they fly as a racehorse, and they live for a year. So those are our ladybug facts, just so you know. Write in the comments, say hi to me, say hello to me. Put your name in there too. Sometimes I can't see your name. But we are going to talk about goddess principle number 1. Okay, now here's the thing. We're going to be doing a goddess retreat, but this is kind of an exercise that Malcolm Gladwell does, which is he'll go out and he'll do a bunch of talks and they'll have nothing to do with his content in his books or anything else. But that being said, he uses the opportunity when he speaks as a way of a thought exercise and to just, find out how he wants to approach certain things. So it's a really cool, exercise. So let's play together. All right, ready? So here's goddess principle number 1. And I already turned someone off. I already upset someone. It says goddess principle number 1, purity. Purity. I know, you're like, what? First of all, Kira is not, that's not a word synonymous with Kira. However, when it comes to our goddess work, there is something really, really cool about this idea, Vanna, of purity. And what it basically means is kicking the bucket so the mud comes out, right? Because ultimately, no one's perfect. Nothing is ever right. So there's nothing around that at all. And please, if you're joining me, please put in the comments, say hi to me. It's nothing like that at all. It's just knowing where we have our blocked energy, where we're finding challenges in our experience in our life, where the wheels are coming off. And when we do this number 1 goddess principle of purity, we find out those areas, those places that have been kind of the weak links in our emotional state and how we've been feeling about things and who we are. Because ultimately, I can't get anywhere. I can't get anywhere in my creativity. I can't get anywhere in my physical awareness. I can't get anywhere without first kicking the mud out of the bottom of the bucket. I have to do that first. And if I don't do that, I'm going to be I'm going to put gold glitter over a pile of shit. And I'll just be perfectly frank with you on that. And I don't want to do that. I want to clear out any of those harsh, rough places that need clearing, that need love, that need attention, that need nurturing, that need to be seen, that need to be held up to the light, that need to be cleared out, that need maybe even to be stopped, ignored, thrown aside and saying, no, that's not me. That's not who I am. Who I am is bigger than that particular concern, worry, fear, or doubt. So I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and I showed her my journal thing that I did recently, and I'll show it to you too. Are you ready? Here we go. Because goddesses are real. Goddesses are real. Fuck that shit and be happy. So I like to do art projects and be creative and be in the flow and understand that I don't know what I don't know. And another piece to that is the next one I did the next day. I am where I am. I am where I am. I am where I am. I can't be anywhere other than here. So stop it. Stop trying to be anywhere other than where I'm at. So when we look at a word like purity, we think, oh, well, I have to be pure. I have to be this exalted person. I have to live up to expectations. I have to allow people to dictate for me who I'm supposed to be. But as a true goddess, as a real goddess, you came into this experience pure. You are totally pure. And as a matter of fact, when we look at our challenges and our obstacles, they have honed us. They have purified us. They have sharpened us. They have made us more clear. They've made us more clear on the things we want, the things that we don't want, what we're wanting to achieve and accomplish in this life, and how we're wanting to go about doing it. And we have that opportunity within us right now to claim that. Otherwise, we're just putting gold glitter on things that don't deserve it. We are the gold glitter. Claim your gold glitter. You already are it. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong except this understanding that we all kind of adopt from time to time, where we say, I'm not that, I'm not good enough, or I'm not able to grow, or I'm not able to achieve this or that, or I'm comparing myself to another person and what they're able to do and accomplish. And I'm not seeing myself with clarity. I think purity and clarity could really go hand in hand when it comes to this, so that you're able to really move through anything that's stopping you, because it's there, right? The things that stop us are there. To ignore it would be a ridiculous thing, to say, oh, well, I'm just going to say affirmations until my eyes fall out. Well, that's fine. Sort of, don't let your eyes fall out. But when we look at things like this and we make new choices, and we're getting clearer and clearer about who we are, I think the more we recognize the things that we want to be true, but they're not quite true yet. So knowing that difference. This is something really cool that I used to do with my hypnosis clients. If I had my thingy, I'll do it with you now. All right. So this is really fun, because this is the thing that I think a lot of people get messed up about when it comes to affirmations and things like that. And one of those things is, how do I create an affirmation essentially for myself that is real? And we have to take baby steps. So the first thing is, I was having a bad day. And I was like, yeah, we're just going to say this. This is what I feel right now. Okay. So when we look at affirmations, it's important to realize that our brain is amazing. It is incredibly intelligent, and you're not going to fool it into getting out of its negative mindset. If you happen to be in a negative mindset, you're not going to trick it, because it's smart, and it also loves problems, and it likes problems to figure out. So this is what I would do with my clients to help me to formulate affirmations or suggestions that I would use in their hypnosis that was specifically geared to them, so that they wouldn't reject the suggestion, because their conscious mind is very, very smart, right? All right. So this is what we would do. And bear with me here. I want to make sure I've got all this stuff turned off here. All right. So we have a negative thought, right? Negative thought. And we have a positive thought that's just too positive. And then we have neutral. So we have these two kind of three things here. So let's talk about our too positive of a thought. I am rich. right? Or I am a millionaire, right? Now, if you're a millionaire, great. You don't need to do it that particular affirmation. I am healthy. I am in love. I am love. Right? And so these all seem real nice. They seem really nice. And I like to believe them 100% of the time, right? But if you're not in a relationship, that's not going to be a true statement. If you are struggling with a dis-ease or disorder or problem or situation that your body is in imbalance, you're not going to feel that that's true, right? So I think we go through this a lot, and we look at these books on affirmations, and we might buy a bunch of them and say, okay, this is where I would like to be. And what's interesting is that our subconscious mind goes, yeah, but you're not. And so if I perfectly accept myself exactly the way that I am 100% of the time, your brain goes, no, you don't. And here are all the reasons why. So I'm out to go more into this in the Goddess Retreat and how to really balance that and correct all of those thoughts and things that come up. And it's way easier than you might think. But really, we're looking at just these really positive affirmations that don't feel true. All right. And please write in the comment any affirmations you have heard in your life where you're like, I know that's not true. All right. So what is true? I'm poor. I'm empty. I feel afraid. I'm alone. I'm hurting. Right? That's true. And so these all feel real. And I'm not saying they are true for you specifically. I'm saying that in general, if you are in any one of these situations, these feel accurate. They feel more accurate than their opposite. So how do we find this middle ground? It's really simple. And you can also look these up. They're called language patterns. They're Ericksonian language patterns. And they're really fun and simple. And what I like about them is that if you get really proficient at them, you are going to be able to talk yourself into alignment very, very quickly. And what do I mean by talking ourselves into alignment? I mean, taking this negative view and feeling and pulling yourself closer to this positive edge. Why does that matter? The reason why that matters is because what we think about expands. That's science proven 100,000 times over. So if you're continually seeing what's real to you in this moment versus what you would like to be, you'll never get here. It's very difficult to get here, rather. It's not never. You can get there. It just takes a little bit longer, and we want to cut down your learning curve. So here we go. I'm poor. I'm looking forward to, right? I'm looking forward to having an experience that feels abundant, right? It doesn't have to be. So I'm looking forward to feeling more full. I'm looking forward to allowing my feelings of safety to grow. I'm looking forward to being in a relationship that fills me up and makes me feel happy with myself. So looking forward to something then helps your mind and your subconscious mind pull you into a possible experience. Please write in the comments, say hi to me. I want to see you, and tell me what your favorite affirmation is that you didn't believe at first, but now maybe you do. Okay, so let's see. So I'm looking forward to, how about because? Because is a good one. This is a big language pattern. So if we go from, let's do it from the other side. So a positive that we don't quite believe yet. I'm rich, right? I have a lot of money, right? I have more than enough money, right? I'm looking forward to feeling the experience of abundance because I deserve it. I deserve feeling abundant. I deserve being easy in myself. I deserve allowing abundance more and more into my life. Okay, so there's that. I wonder when. Because if you wonder, then your subconscious mind starts to wonder. And if it starts to wonder, it begins to imagine and hallucinate and discover and feel. And your subconscious mind is really good at dumping good chemicals into our bodies, and our brains, good chemicals into our bodies surrounding what we're wondering about, and bringing them more and more into our reality. So I wonder when all of the benefits of feeling more and more healthy will come to me. I wonder when, I wonder when I'll start to feel more easy in my body. I wonder when I'll feel more love. And I wonder what feeling love is like. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? What is its texture? I wonder when. So I'm looking forward to, we'll just do these 3, but there are about 120,000 of them. They're not 120,000. There's plenty. I'm looking forward to abundance coming more gently and easily and more balanced into my life. I enjoy knowing that health is on its way to me because I love feeling healthy. I love knowing that I'm in alignment with my greater good in my physical expression of life, right? I wonder when that beautiful, amazing partner is going to come into my experience. I'm so excited. I'm just curious. We'll do this one. I'm curious. And then that's our last one. I'm becoming curious, or I'm curious of what unlimited riches is like. I'm becoming curious. Not so much like what will it take, but I'm becoming curious in discovering all of those good things coming into my life. I'm curious. So the more you become curious, the more your subconscious mind becomes curious, right? So we're taking this from, so when we look at something like purity as a goddess principle, when we look at something like that, we're looking at things like this. And the reason why we're doing that is because what we focus on expands. Our brain can't get to the ultimate positive too quickly, because it's not geared in that way yet. I just did like 2 or 3 in there, language patterns. And also too, our negative thoughts seem more real because we have enough evidence to suggest that these things are more accurate. Our bank account has reflected something. Our doctor reflected something to us. Our empty bed reflected something to us. So it says these things are all true. But the thing is that believing is seeing, right? With what Wayne Dyer said, or used to say, as soon as when we believe it, we'll see it, we'll create it and attract it. So when it comes to something like purity, we have to purify these thoughts and this whole thought process in order to transform our experience and our life more deeply and more purposefully. So that is that. And believe me, when I tell you that this is okay. It is okay for your art project to reflect how you exactly feel, not making it pretty or putting gold glitter on something, because why? I am where I am. I don't have to be anywhere other than where I am. And that's an Abraham direct quote. So I'm so grateful you spent some time with me today. Some people popped on, some people popped off, some people didn't comment. Some people are like, what? I'm coming in halfway in the middle of this. What is she talking about? And if you did, please start from the beginning. I want to hear from you. What are your affirmations? What are those things? What did somebody tell you that you needed to purify? And you're like, no, I'm good. I'd love to hear from you and talk to you. about it. We are doing our Reawaken Your Divine Feminine retreat, and that is at asyouwishpublishing.com/reawaken. It is a virtual retreat. It is over 2 days, and it is going to be packed with so much information and just creativity and fun and play. I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday, and she was like, somebody asked me the other day, you know, when was the last time you just played and had fun? She was like, play? What? I work. And that's, to me, is huge, because I think that we get the most creative, we get the most in our flow, we get the most out of an exercise like this if, one, we come together, we connect, we talk to each other, and also if we allow ourselves space and time away from the noise. We have to find space in between these moments of our lives that we're so committed to and we all have to do. You know, if we don't do this, I'm telling you, it causes problems. And I think we all know that. You know, we all know that without play, without fun, without dancing, without connecting, without being with your girlfriends, why? You know, live to work, work to live. What are we doing? You know, what is the thing that is going to make us transform this? Because ultimately, bottom line it for you, if you stayed this long, I don't want to go out like that, man. I don't want to go out like that. This past year has been really, really difficult for a lot of people. And we don't have to do that. We can be together. We can connect together. We can play together, and we can enjoy each other. So enjoy with me at the Goddess Retreat. Again, asyouwishpublishing.com/reawaken. And I would love to see you. It is going to be on April 10th and 11th. And I will talk to you later.